The Adventist Church works to stem the outbreak of cholera in Haiti. Mustaches are raising awareness about men's health. And commissioned ministers can now be elected as conference presidents in North America, opening the door for women in leadership. This and more on today's edition of Adventist NewsLine. Welcome to Adventist NewsLine. I'm Garrett Caldwell. The Adventist Development and Relief Agency is providing hand sanitizer and thousands of water purification tablets to Haitians at risk for the country's latest disaster, cholera outbreak. Sanitation in Haiti has increasingly worsened since the earthquake last January, leading to roughly 300 cholera-related deaths and thousands more people falling ill. ADRA also maintains 10 mobile purification units that provide up to 63 gallons of clean water per hour. ADRA is also helping victims of a volcano eruption in Indonesia. Mount Merapi's explosion displaced tens of thousands, and the organization is providing personal hygiene items to hundreds of survivors. The volcano eruption killed 28 people and injured 90. To learn how you can help ADRA's relief efforts, visit adra.org. The Board of Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama named Dr. Leslie Pollard as the 13th president of the 114-year-old educational institution. Pollard currently serves as Vice President for Community Partnerships and Diversity at Loma Linda University Adventist Health Sciences Center in California. He replaces Delbert Baker, who was elected as a Vice President for the Seventh-day Adventist Church this past July at General Conference session in Atlanta, Georgia. Pollard will begin his duties in January of 2011. The magazine Christianity Today noted that the decline in attendance reported by several Christian denominations in the United Kingdom appears to have tapered off. Citing a report from the group Christian Research, the article says that attendance in the Church of England and the Catholic Church has remained steady, and there's been a small increase in attendance among Baptists. 7% of the population in the United Kingdom attends worship regularly. This week, our region update comes from the Seventh-day Adventist Church in North America, where George Johnson Jr. is our correspondent.
Bermuda pastor Stefan Burton Schnell of the St. George Church was the first man to shave off his mustache in a fundraiser called Movember. This event challenges men to completely shave their mustache on the 1st of November and grow a new one for the entire month. Participants raised money for men's cancer awareness, with the Bermuda Cancer and Health Center serving as hosts. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in North America concluded its year-end meeting recently. During the 5-day meeting, attendees considered budget requests, adopted policies, and elected leaders for the next 5 years. One voted policy that caught a lot of attention now states that Seventh-day Adventist conferences and missions in North America can be led by an ordained or commissioned minister. The church's administration said this is an issue of equality and opportunity for all leaders who hold the commissioned minister credential. Junior biochemistry major Hans von Walter represented Southern Adventist University on the televised game show Jeopardy! Von Walter is no stranger to the contest. He represented his home state of Florida in the National Geography Bee and regularly competes in College Bowl competitions at Southern. University students compete for winnings of up to $100,000 during Jeopardy's College Championship. I'm George Johnson Jr. reporting for Adventist NewsLine.
Our leadership update continues at Seventh-day Adventist World Headquarters. This week we spoke with Pastor Derek Morris, who brings his experience in media to his new position as editor of Ministry Magazine. Dr. Morris's sermons for Forest Lake Church in Apopka, Florida, air on Hope Television, along with the Sabbath School class he teaches for young adults. Morris replaces former editor Nicholas Saddlemeyer, who retired this year. He shared his thoughts on the challenges faced by many print publications in an age where digital media seems to capture all the headlines.
I think one of the greatest challenges is to recognize that communication has moved beyond the print medium. And so to use podcasting, to use television, to use web-based resources to help pastors, people who will be able to access on their phone rather than waiting for things to come in a bundle on a ship, which may take several months. So I think we need to explore ways to deliver information more efficiently and also ways to be more interactive, which I think we'll be able to do with new forms of media.
When you think of helping refugees and threatened people groups, you might think you need to get on a plane to go find them. But one woman realized there were refugees living quietly all around her and decided to make a difference in their lives. Terry Saley, coordinator for Refugee and Immigrant Ministry in North America, told us how she first became aware of the needs around her and what she's been doing since.
Refugees, of course, are people who have had to flee from persecution, across national borders from their homeland. And from what I can glean, it seems that we have about 3 million refugees in North America. I went as a student missionary after my first year in college. I went to work in the refugee camps, teach English and Bible in refugee camps in Thailand. I came back to finish my education after 6 months turned into 4 years in the mission field. And I felt lost. I thought, what am I doing here? What's my life worth here? Then God opened up a ministry from the college and a local church to reach out to refugees in the area. Their main ability, which has been honed over the centuries, is gardening. They are so good at it, and yet they find themselves in our concrete jungle. They're given now 3 months of assistance, and in that 3 months they're expected to become proficient in English, be able to get licenses, transportation, jobs, and be fully sufficient to support their families after 3 months of support. About 2 years ago, I began to lay awake nights thinking, if I know about these 2, 3, 4 language groups that are so eager to know Jesus, and I wonder how many other language groups there are that we don't know about. To my surprise, I got a call from Elder Castillo saying we would like to invite you to coordinate refugee and immigrant ministries in North America. It was a total surprise to me.
To contact Terry and find out what you can do to help, send an email to terry.saley@nad.adventist.org. That concludes another edition of Adventist Newsline. I'm Garrett Caldwell. I'll see you again next time.